Good evening, viewers. This is the Colonel speaking to you live from the Grange, British Imperial YouTube Broadcasting. And tonight we're doing the Bransby Williams recitation of Scrooge. We've done the 3 Columbia ones. This is an HMV single-sided version of the same period, about 1912, and it's called Bob Cratchett Speaking of Scrooge. It may be the 4th part, I'm not quite sure, but I thought I'd include it anyway. It's HMV, and again Bransby Williams. Here we go.
Well, upon my word, wonders will never cease. I left my old master Ebenezer Scrooge alone in his office on Christmas Eve, growling like an old bear. He said Christmas was all humbug, and I was a pickpocket because I wanted Christmas Day with my wife and little ones. And now today I went to business a few minutes late, expecting him to bite my head off, instead of which he grabbed hold of me, shook hands with me, and wished me a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He laughed and he cried so that I thought he'd gone mad. Then he told me that he was an altered man. He said he'd been a bad and wicked old man, but thanks to a dream, he'd got his senses again. He made me sit down and drink his health. Fancy me drinking old Scrooge's health. He told me he fell asleep on Christmas Eve and that 3 spirits appeared before him. The first was the ghost of Christmas past, which showed him what a waste his life had been. Then the ghost of Christmas present showed him a wicked, grasping old miser, alone, while everybody else was happy. Then the ghost of Christmas yet to come showed him if he did not alter, he would die alone and uncared for. And others would spend his money and laugh at his memory. Then he awoke, and he found it was all a dream. And he believed it was sent as a warning to save him from himself. So now the old miser Scrooge is dead, and a new Scrooge lives. And he's begun well. He's begun by giving me a holiday. Fancy Scrooge giving me a holiday. He's doubled my salary, which is more wonderful still. And instead of cursing Christmas, he blesses it. What will my wife say, I wonder? She won't believe it. Well, the spirits of Christmas and charity and peace and goodwill have not visited old Scrooge in vain. Fancy old Scrooge no longer a miser, but benevolent and good, and he's going to care for the widows and the orphans. Well, I must run home now with the good news to my little wife and little ones, and they'll never believe it. I know they won't, bless them. And my poor little crippled Tiny Tim, he sends his message to all the world. A Merry Christmas to all, a Happy New Year, and may God bless us, everyone.
Yes, there we go, viewers. I suspect that was probably old Bransby Williams earning an extra bob or two recording for HMV, but they daren't do the rest of his recitation, so he thought up a new one. Anyway, thank you, viewers. Merry Christmas. Goodbye.